Howdy everybody, it is I, your friendly neighborhood Skook with a Uke, coming at you with a quick VR to David35445's giveaway for his 100 subs. I actually saw this channel through the piping artist Steph, and so I'm gonna kind of make this VR very similar to hers, and I'm actually doing this in the evening because I realized after I was kind of thinking about how I would respond to his question. The question he posed is, what are some of your other passions? And I kind of looked around me and I thought, oh, well, I'm like covered in my other passions right now. So what a sublime time to make this video. So, first of all, as you may have guessed from the name of my YouTube channel, Scoop with a Uke 13, one of my passions is music, and I do love the ukulele. This is my tenor ukulele. It's a little bit bigger than a regular, small, soprano ukulele, but I just really like playing, and, So, I'm not very good at all of the instruments that I play, but I do like to play the guitar and the banjo and the ukulele and trumpet, accordion. I like to just kind of dabble with a couple different things. Jack of all trades, master of none, but music is definitely one of those things that it's kind of my release and where I go to relax, and also where I go to kind of let out extra stress and kind of process things, because sometimes I'll have a song stuck in my head and I'll be like, I wonder why that's stuck in my head. Let me think about that for a while, and I'll just go sit down at the piano and just play it out and figure out what's going on and connect my head and heart, as they say at seminary. So that is one of my passions. The other passion is I really like the Pittsburgh Penguins hockey team, so I'm wearing my hockey sweatshirt today, and we actually it's 10 o'clock at night now, well, 10:10. And we did just have our first game in the playoffs against the Flyers, and I apologize to any Flyers fans out there, but we did a pretty good job, so I'm pretty happy. I can't lie. And the other thing that I'm really passionate about, I'm going to just do kind of 3 things simultaneously, interconnected, because I love coffee, so I've got my coffee mug out, and if it weren't 10 o'clock at night, this would definitely be filled with coffee. But I am hugely into, I need my cup of joe. I'm into trying different kinds of coffee, different flavors, different beans. I grind my own, I French press, I AeroPress. I am way more into coffee than I need to be. So it's definitely one of those passions that I just love learning about new types of ways to make coffee and just kind of sharing it. It's one of those things that I think is so special because it's an opportunity to spend time with people also, in addition to me drinking coffee on my own. Bringing friends over to my apartment and French pressing some couple cups of coffee is a really great way to connect. And I actually do this thing, I call it my coffee date with God, where at least twice a week we set up a time where, I go and have a cup of coffee and pray or read the Bible or just meditate on kind of the week and kind of tap into some God time there. So that's kind of another thing that I really like. And on the mug it says, I'm the world's okayest DM, which DM stands for Dungeon Master. I did put all of the different dice from D&D on this mug, and I really like Dungeons and Dragons and playing with Magic the Gathering cards, pretty much all things nerdy I am into. And the last passion that I'm going to talk about is I really like working with my hands. So I've talked a couple times on the channel about being in the wood shop, and I really do like working with wood. It's probably my favorite medium, just building pretty much just things that people need. I also am kind of getting more into wood carving and doing some more artsy pieces. I did a Celtic knot in top of a watch stand that I made for my friend that collects wristwatches, and I'm working on right now in my free time carving spoons whenever I'm home and in the shop. But one of the things that I did that kind of connects in with the passion of nerdiness that I just brought up is I do work with leather as well, not nearly as amazingly as David, so check out his channel because the stuff that he makes is But here's my little dabble into leather work. It's a soft leather, and I made a dice bag. So, and I made one for my brother and for my friend, so it's something that I'm not super great at, but I'm getting there, and someday my leather skills will hone, and my wood skills will hone, and even if they don't, I'm just kind of a jack of all trades, master of none kind of person, so, and there I've got a couple of my dice here, so that is my dice bag, so those are some of my passions. Thanks for asking. Congratulations on your 100 subs. I saw that you actually have more than 100. Right now the count's at 135. I am proud to be whatever number. I subscribed earlier this week. I'm super excited. Great channel, great content. Congratulations, and thank you for the question about passions, because it's an interesting one. It got me thinking. So have a great night, everybody, and God bless.